Thanks for riding along today on our ride of Edge Parkway in Wausau, Wisconsin. We started at Oak Island Community Park. There's parking and bathrooms there, which is a nice place to start. Right now we're going over to Isle of Ferns Park. This bridge leads over to this island and a nice little park over there. The trail has several bridges across, and there are trails on the other side of the river. I did not ride those this day. Pretty place to picnic and hike around. And here we're back on the main paved trail. The whole thing follows along the river. Very peaceful, nice scenic ride. No outstanding things of beauty, landmarks or something, but just a very nice ride. About 4 miles out. If you look in trail link, you can find a map and more information about the trail. The Whitewater Park has about 1/3 of a mile of whitewater. There's a dam. They can let more water through and get class 1 to 3 plus whitewater going, and they hold events and times when you can go in and paddle. I'd love to come back and check that out. It would be a lot of fun. The street crossing is kind of busy. I was glad for the e-assist here to turn that up and kind of scoot across here quickly. Cars don't stop, so be careful crossing here and scoot across. Trail surface is nice and smooth, good for riding, good for the recumbent trikes, wide enough, nice smooth surface to ride. Pretty sculpture and flags and things along the waterfront. It's a nice attractive area to ride through. outdoor tables here, places to sit and eat. little splash pad here the kids were really enjoying. I think there's a restaurant here. There are bathrooms accessible from the trail. Got this cool climbing park. Here it was interesting. We see this water being sprayed out into the river, and looks like the fire department was maybe testing some equipment or just having fun. I'm not sure, but it looked very cool. Practicing with their aerial sprayer. Ends up here, so I eventually just turned around and went back. Looked like there was a street you probably could go across the bridge to the other side of the river. Like I said, TrailLink shows maps and trails on the other side of the river, but I did not explore those. So we're headed back here. This Wausau on Water Family Entertainment Center, I think it's called. A lot of climbing, a lot of playing stuff. Trails seem to be popular with walkers and dog walkers and some other bikers. Bridge up here leads across to Barker Stewart Island Park, so another park with some gravel trails you can ride around a bit. Again, just fun to ride across these bridges over the water, get a chance to look around. Be a great place to stop and have some lunch. Here, if you see these gravel trails, they typically are this red granite, which I grew up in central Wisconsin, and that was what all the gravel was, the red granite. Sharp stuff if you fall on and off your bike. Back across the bridge. Yeah, back onto the main path. There's some of these residential and business areas. This is the Whitewater Park again, and you can see it a little better this way. They have the gates and have events for kayaking, canoeing, and can generate some pretty good whitewater. Looks like it'd be a great place to watch because you can sit there on the bank of the river and watch the paddlers. And back along the peaceful river. It's a nice ride. It was a nice, peaceful ride. When we look at rides, we look at how good they are for our recumbent trikes. Some trails don't work as well for our recumbents, but this was a very nice trail. It had some shade. Definitely a nice trail. Go out and get some miles in, and not much for hills. Just a nice trail. Head back to the park where we started. Thanks for watching. Thanks for riding along. Hope you enjoyed the video and that it gave you some information about another trail that you could ride, trail or path, whatever you want to call it, I guess.